3rd and 4 at the 5 for Cincinnati. They can make a first down without scoring. You think he'll put it up?
I sure do.
Curtis in motion. He's thinking about it. Anderson is going to get in.
That's what the Bengals had to do. We talked about this earlier, how strong Anderson is, how he can take the ball, and if you give him a lane in there, a pass rush lane, he'll take it. You see that hole right there? He sees it and knows that he can get all the way to the goal line with it.
He knows when to slide, and he also knows when to dive.
And he knows when he can get a touchdown.
Breach will try the extra point. Kreider will hold. Penalty markers fly all over the place. The extra point is good from Breach. Horace Gregg pointing. They'll keep that one too.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the 49ers didn't have 12 men on the field.
Kick is good. There's the man who scored the Cincinnati touchdown, Kenny Anderson.
Again, the big thing with rushing Ken Anderson is that you stay in your lanes, that you get into his face and you don't give him gaps in there like the 49ers did on that play. Big play by Ken Anderson.
That turns the whole complexion of this contest around. It's 20-7 now. The violation on the extra point was against San Francisco. So Breach will kick off from the 40 instead of the 35. Bill Ring and Amos, no. Dwight Hicks back deep for the 49ers. Remember, Lawrence had some problems on the opening kickoff. That's going to be hard to handle. Now Breach, who again trying to kick it to the left, will have to go back to where he would have begun if everything had been legal. And now here goes another penalty flag.
We have an illegal procedure with a kickoff out of bounds against the kicking team. A personal foul, number 52. After the play was over, a 15-yard penalty. We will enforce the 15-yard penalty only.
That, we have agreed before, is a good rule. A personal foul never goes unpunished. There's the bouncer. And Solomon lets it roll into the end zone. Now he's still got it down, and now he doesn't. It's out of there. So they'll come back to the 20. They had it planned.
They did. They were going to get that and hope for a good roll and one of those high hops that would amount darn near like an onside kick.
Number 88, Freddie Solomon, made a good play to keep hands off because that was a hard ball to handle.
And he knew that if it goes in the end zone, he'd have to jump on it. But if it has enough power to go through the end zone, they get the ball in the 20.
And that's where they'll start from. That is Joe Montana's wife, who must be enjoying things so far. Cass, your husband's had a good first half.
With that smile on her face, she looked like she knew it, didn't she?
Earl Cooper goes in motion, and Montana goes right to work. The blitz is on, and Ross Browner takes him down. The first sack of the day by the Bengals. And the whole thing's turning around. Ross Browner first there.
Well, this is what we were talking about at halftime. We see Bobby Kemp comes from the outside, and then they let Browner go. He takes the inside. Ross Browner coming right here, and he was a teammate of Joe Montana's at Notre Dame.
Big Ross Browner, four-year pro, one of many first-round draft choices, 10 in fact on this Cincinnati team.
The entire defensive line are all first-round draft choices.
It'll be second down 19 from the 49er 11. Montana going deep. Now it's up for grabs. Solomon grabs it. And now it's loose. It's incomplete. Lewis Breeden and Byron Hicks back with Solomon.
You know, over the years, Pat, they've always talked about teams in Super Bowl, how they get conservative and they just play defense and run things. Neither one of these teams have been conservative. The 49ers have the lead, but look at the things they're trying to do. Boom, they're going deep up, making big plays. Cincinnati's coming back. This is the way. This is the football of the 80s.
Both of them have never wavered from their statements at the very beginning. The pass is what got us here. That's the only thing we're going to do. Cincinnati fans at the moment going wild. 3rd and 19. Line of scrimmage, the 11. And now they'll coast a bit. Ricky Patton, the ball carrier, hit by Reggie Williams first. And Miller will have to come on to punt.
There's Reggie Williams. Did he make a great play on that? He was a right side linebacker. The ball went to the other side, and he really runs the ball carrier down. Now watch him. He comes like he's shot out of a cannon there. Flattens out right down the line of scrimmage. Sprints. Now watch that tackle right through Ricky Patton. What an effort.
That's called desire. Miller at the goal line with the bare foot. Cross the center. Good snap. That'll hang for a while. This is Fuller at the 38. Mike Fuller gets it into San Francisco territory. Keena Turner made the stop. Well, now, we were talking about all those big leads and nobody's ever come back and all that other statistical stuff, but it's 20-7 now. Stuckey on defense for San Francisco at the left defensive end. Alexander and Pete Johnson, the backs for Cincinnati, and now it's only Johnson. First down, Cincinnati at the 49er. Started at the 49, now it's about the 46. Over on the Cincinnati bench.
They're talking about their defense with Hank Bullough, and you see what they're trying to do. It looks like they're going to get, there's Reggie Williams, he's talking about getting more scrape. Looks like they want to play their linebackers a little more tight.
Fred Dean and his group coming in from the 49er sideline. Hank Bullough, who Forrest Gregg described as having a lot of schemes.
A lot of schemes, a lot of tricks.
Second down and 7. Passing down for Cincinnati. They got a guy who can do it. Outside Collinsworth, he can't hang on. Dean is out there quickly, thinking possibly it might have been a lateral, but it wasn't.
It was interesting in that last drive. Cincinnati had a lot of success with 3 wide receivers in the game. They started on first down with 3 wide receivers, and now we see on this down they're going to have 4 wide receivers.
4 wide receivers. This time they've got Verser and Kreider all in the game. Two to the left and 2 to the right. Johnson, the deep back. Anderson scrambles. Anderson runs out of bounds. Not much he could do. Bobby Leopold knocked him out of bounds. Collinsworth lost a shoulder pad strap as well as a chin strap. Tough day, tough play for Chris.
That's what he told you the other day. He said the program says I'm a rookie, and the newspapers say I'm a rookie, but this body tells me I'm not.
McAnally in the direction of Solomon, who puts up the fair catch signal, but there's a penalty marker down. Has to be a Bengal illegally downfield, I think.
Nails a man downfield, number 36, decline, first down.
They'll take over at the 15. It was Jim Hargrove who was down too quickly, and Bill Walsh deep in thought. 20-7 he leads. That is Sean Weatherly, a former Miss Universe, whose regular companion is Dwight Clark, number 87 for the 49ers.
What a year they've had. They're both alumni of Clemson, who was #1 in the colleges, and here they are in the Super Bowl, leading 20-7.
Dwight Clark's had a good year on and off the field. Earl Cooper swinging to the left, swarmed on by Ross Browner. Underneath Jim LeClaire.
This Cincinnati Bengal team looks like a different team this second half, don't they, than they did the first. I mean, they're crisp on offense, they're sharp, they're moving very well on defense.
Doing just exactly